I upgraded to Windows 11 with Copilot Artificial Intelligence. The real question is, what does it do? Okay, so here we are with a brand new Windows 11 installation. And why are we making this video? Well, I'm an idiot, first of all. So I've been using Windows 11, as you saw in my videos, but it was some strange, I don't know where it came from, version that was on a hard drive or an SSD, and I've just been using that for months. And it was fine, but I realized that it had 21H2 on it. And I tried to update it to a newer version, and it wouldn't update. It just kept saying failed. So then I went to Windows 11 LTSC, which I made videos about. And I thought, well, I want to run LTSC anyway because LTSC has no extra software in it. No bloatware, no Copilot. That's perfect for this system, which is the GPU test bench. So what happened with the 21H2 software, as you saw in another video, I played some questionable games with cracks on them, and then there was some weird folder started showing up on the desktop, and I thought maybe it was malware or something, so I just deleted the whole thing. I installed LTSC, so I was happy, right? I just left it on there for a few days. I didn't use it because I use Linux for daily driving now. So I finally sat down to try and play the games, to do some testing. I could not install Fortnite. I could not install the GeForce Experience or whatever it's called, for the drivers. So I looked it up, and apparently LTSC has something disabled that doesn't allow you to run certain games. I didn't look too much into it. I'm sure there's a way around it, but if it's going to be that difficult, then I just had to move on. So my idea was to why don't I just install a regular Windows 11 fresh installation? I've never really used Windows 11 in its retail sort of package, so this would be a good opportunity to see what it looks like as it's supposed to be. My Windows 11 21H2 did not have Copilot. So also, I didn't know this until about 1 year ago. Windows versions come out in years. So 21H2 is 2021 when it was released, and there's 22H2, 23H2, and now there's 24H2 as the latest version, 2024. Instead of the, like Windows 8, Windows 8.1, Windows 8.2 kind of thing. They kind of don't do the dots anymore, I guess. It's because it's confusing to people. So my theory was, if I'm gonna use the retail out-of-the-box experience, I should at least have 24H2 because that's what you would have if you were to buy a new computer today. So I installed Windows Fresh 23H2, and then I installed the 24H2 update. But this is unsupported hardware. So my main question was, here's the hardware. This is the equivalent of, I don't know what year this came out. Speed-wise, it's the equivalent of a 7th gen, maybe a 6th gen Intel. But this does not have TPM, this does not have Secure Boot enabled, none of that stuff. So I installed the 23H2 using the usual bypass methods. And then to force an upgrade to 24H2, which is here, you have to make another installation flash drive, which is not on here. Where did it go? You go here to Rufus, which is what you use to... You can do it by registry commands also, but I just did it this way. I usually do the registry commands, but this was faster. So you just pick your flash drive, you pick your image, which is here. Where is it? There's Windows 11, 24H2, and then it's not going to let me show you the options, is it? Okay, hold on. Okay. Back to this. Scanning. What are you scanning? Next. Select. Image. Wait. Come on, man. I have a device in there. Okay, sorry, it wouldn't let me show you the options without the flash drive actually installed. I already did this, but you download Rufus, you download the ISO, you check the requirements to remove for secure boot, TPM, and online Microsoft account. That's the normal method, but I've used this only to install Windows, not to upgrade it. So for some reason, you have to upgrade using a flash drive. Because if you try to upgrade it through the normal channel, it says your computer is not compatible, which is fine. And I'm sure there's a workaround for that too, but I'm trying to do this quickly. So anyway, so it installed Windows, the files stayed, everything. It was just basically what's called an in-place upgrade, and everything seems to be working. It looks the same, and we have 24H2. So yeah, that's it. I don't really see a difference between the other one, but I didn't use it very long. Let's look at the memory here. So this is not correct. It's using 5 gigs. When I booted into Windows with the fresh install, it was using 4 gigs of memory at idle. The extra gig you see here is for the OBS that's recording the screen. Now that's a lot. My old Windows setup was running at 2.3 idle. So I'm not sure where all the memory is going. And see, I don't have Edge open, but it's still open. I do have OneDrive open. And so what I'm going to do is, normally I would record a video just all in one, one session. That's why I call it live, because it's just me talking all in one. There's no editing or anything. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to play with this for like an hour and see if I can get the memory usage down, and then come back. But I just wanted to show you what it looks like when it's fresh. So it puts these stupid widget things over here, so that's probably using memory. So we'll get rid of that, and then Copilot. I still don't know what Copilot does. Sign in, generate images. Message Copilot. My initial opinion of Copilot was, I think this is the evolution. Remember Cortana? Used to be able to, I didn't really use Cortana, but you used to be able to ask it things and it would do something. So the thing is, I don't know if Message Copilot. Hi. Let's see what it says. Hi, how's your day going? Okay, so it's now a Microsoft girlfriend. Anyway, my initial opinion was this is basically Siri, right? You can ask it to do things. And there's a talk to microphone button. Let's try this. Who is Robert Fixit? Robert Fixit is a YouTuber who creates content around building ultra-budget gaming PCs, flipping computer parts, and generally having fun with tech. Huh. It's true. So all it's doing is searching the Google or Bing or whatever. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in watching? Not really. Okay, well, I don't really get. Oh, I remember I did this on somebody else's computer once. Create an image of a man repairing a computer. Let's see what it does. Sign in for the full experience. Oh, you have to be signed in. Oh, I'm already. Really? Try again. Okay, let's try again. Create an image of a man repairing a computer. The one that came up for me was funny. Let's see what it does. And I assume that the reason why, or not the reason, but one of the reasons why they don't want you to run Windows 11 on old computers. Imagine how slow it would be on your grandma's Optiplex, from 2008. And she would be complaining, why is my computer so slow? Because I'm Copilot. See, this shouldn't even take that long. I don't know, what is it doing? Maybe my computer's too slow. You can do it, Bessie. Come on. Wow, this is like dial-up. It's happening. Hello? Anybody there? Can you do something else while it's doing that? Let's see. Okay, well, we'll let that. I don't know if it's down the. What is it doing? It doesn't take that long. Okay, the other thing I wanted to see was what's new in 24H2. I looked this up before and I didn't really see any significant differences. There's some Copilot crap here. Image creator. SMB, I don't know what that means. This is interesting. I saw, where is it? Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth, something. Sudo for Windows. So is this like Linux commands? Sudo command can be configured to run in 3 different modes. User admin. Features removed. WordPad. No, there's no WordPad. Well, what do you use to write stuff? Notepad? Or how do you, let's see, WordPad? Word? No. Write a document. No, I don't want to Google anything. Still going. Well, that'll be ready next year, I guess. So how do you can't just use Notepad, that's text, right? How do you, if you don't have Office, how do you, see, here's all the bloatware. Clipchamp, LinkedIn, it's probably got the Xbox store in here. Yep. So I'm gonna uninstall all that stuff. That's gonna be fun all day. Microsoft, Game Bar. All right. All right, well, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna play with this for a little bit. I'll come back and show you, I don't know how long it's gonna take to make a picture. I'll show you the changes that I made, and then we'll talk about should you use Windows 11 or not. So far, it's kind of poopy. All right, we'll be back. Okay, we are back. So I have uninstalled the programs, the Copilot, the Xbox, the whatever else comes with Windows, as far as I can tell. Here is the, where'd it go? Downloads. Here's the image that it made of from Copilot, the AI image. So I said a man repairing computers, so I'm not sure what he's doing here. These pictures are always funny. Look, he's picking his nail for some reason. It looks like there's about 85 RAM slots here and some weird connector. There's 2 of the same pair of pliers. I don't know what that is. Here's the computer case with part of a, oh, part of a fan. So there's the computer. I'm not sure what that is. And I guess that's me. And then there's something in the background there. It's funny when you ask it to make these pictures, it makes something different every time. Anyway, so that was Copilot, but I removed it. I don't really see a reason to have it on the computer. And here is the background. I changed it to my favorite one. Sort of a XP homage. And then I have, what was the other thing I was doing? Downloads, documents, pictures. Oh, here. So after I uninstalled everything, this was the memory usage at idle. So it went from 4 to 2.5. So I don't know if that was Copilot or the fact that it was still doing things from a fresh install. Not sure, but this is where it should be. Windows 10 is about 2.4 at idle. My Windows 11, I think, was 2.3, 2.4, same. And yeah, so I mean, it doesn't feel any different. It's just I don't really want to use 4 gigs of memory at idle, right? So yeah, I mean, should you install 24H2 if you have 23H2? I don't think so. It doesn't really do anything. I don't notice the difference. I just wanted to install it now before I set up my whole computer, and then I have an issue installing it later. I would rather know now if there's going to be a problem. But the main thing I wanted to know was, would 24H2 still work on the unsupported hardware? And it does. The only thing is I just couldn't get it to upgrade naturally. I had to force it by installing it from the flash drive. But it upgraded fine. It's 24H2. And now I don't have to hopefully worry about upgrading the Windows because it's already 24H2. And let's see, updates. There's some more updates. No. There was no updates a minute ago. Preview for Windows H2. Interesting. But yeah, it works. It's free. This key is from who knows where. It automatically found the system. When I logged into my Microsoft account, it pulls the key from your account. There's a video about that down. I'll put a description down in the description. A lot of people don't know this, but your Windows keys are stored in your Microsoft account if you have one. So if you've ever logged into a Microsoft account on a computer, that key is in the account. And when I logged into my account, I had about 20 keys in there because I keep changing PCs all the time. So somebody told me that Windows is not free. It is, because look at all the keys that I have in my account. I'm never going to have to buy a key for the rest of my life, pretty sure. I've never bought one to begin with, ever. I think maybe... No. Did I buy Vista? I don't think so. It just came with the computer. Because, you know, OEM systems come with a key, right? And I would log into my Microsoft account in those systems and then part them out or whatever, and then the key would stay in my account. So I have plenty of keys. If you want a key, you can have one. I'll give it to you. There's plenty to go around. I don't know why people actually buy keys. But yeah, that's Windows 11 24H2. Seems to be fine. I installed Steam and Fortnite, Epic Games. Did some testing. No issues. It's not slow, I don't think. Oh, I got rid of the widgets here. I just hate having the weather come up every 10 minutes. And what else? Can you remove this? Unpin from... Okay. I actually like this. I've never used it before, but you can do like a screenshot thing. I always wished Windows had that. I think maybe Windows 10 did have it and I just didn't know it. But I like screenshotting parts of the screen. So that's cool. Clock. Clock needs to update. Why would you update a clock? You know, I haven't really used Windows 11 much. I mean, it's been on my computer, but clock needs to oh, great. The clock cannot update. Oh, there it goes. Let me guess, I have to sign in now? World clock, focus, timer. I just want a clock, man. Turn it on. Okay. Alarms will sound. Yeah, I don't know what the point of that is. You can see the apps here. So there's not much there. I'm gonna leave Paint just for fun. I don't know what Quick Assist is. Sticky notes. Oh yeah. Sticky notes. Let's try that. Sticky notes needs an update. Why does everything need an update, man? Installation Assistant, which is weird because it's already installed. Oh, I forgot to get rid of this one. Sticky notes is updated. Okay. Started. Oh my god, you have to sign into everything, even sticky notes. So there's your sticky note. So you can put little reminders to yourself. There's another one. I used to use this back in the day in Vista. Just little, little notes you leave to yourself and it just stays there. Let's get rid of the installation assistant. But yeah, I'm happy. This is just Windows 11, nothing too exciting. If you haven't watched the other videos that I made when I switched to Windows 11, people ask, well, why don't you just use Windows 10? I mean, it's faster or whatever. It's because at some point in time we have to switch to Windows 11. You can't use Windows 10 for the rest of your life. And again, I want to be on the front side because I offer tech support services for people locally. And if I don't use Windows 11 and somebody has an issue with Windows 11, I won't be able to help them. So it's purely educational. And now I haven't used Windows 10 since, oh my god. Let's check. How long has it been since I used Windows 10? Here. Dun, dun, dun. It's been a while. Dun, dun, dun. I've been using Windows Mint actually, I mean Linux Mint for the past month, so I haven't even been using Windows 11 either. So 60 days from November 11th, so October 11th, September. So I haven't used Windows 10 for... Wait, is that right? I should have wrote it down. Let's see. It's here somewhere. Windows 11 60-day review. So that would have been October, September. So I have not used Windows 10 since September. I did install it on a PC that I sold, but I didn't really use it. So it's been more than January. Actually, this would be the fourth month without Windows 10. Yeah. I mean, I don't miss it. I don't really see. I mean, Windows 11 is basically Windows 10 with a different interface. So I don't know what the big deal is. I mean, people think they're spying on you and stuff, and they probably are, especially since I have a Microsoft account signed in. But I mean, what can I do about it, right? But it works. Windows 11 on unsupported hardware. It's pretty smooth. No hiccups yet. I will, since this is a fresh installation, I will comment later after a few days if I run into any issues, but I don't think so. The only problem I see with this Windows 11 is it's, as you can see, it's asking me to sign in every time for everything. I had to sign in to use sticky notes. probably have to sign in to use this. It's that is not cool. I don't know what happens if you don't have a Microsoft account and you bypass it. Does it just let you use it without signing in? I don't know. I don't mind signing in because I have OneDrive and I have my cloud on there, so I have to sign in anyway. But let me know what you think. Should you upgrade to 24H2 Windows 11 or just keep it with 23H2 until you have to upgrade? Let me know. We'll see you on the next Windows 11 video.